The silent signal that makes predators back off. Most people think predators are scared away by noise. They imagine barking dogs, chaos in the pasture, animals running everywhere. To us, that looks intimidating. But predators don't read situations the way humans do. They don't react emotionally to noise. They react to signals. And one of the strongest signals a livestock guardian dog can send is completely silent. Out in the pasture, wolves, coyotes, and other predators are constantly evaluating risk. Before they ever approach livestock, they watch. They study the herd, they study the terrain, and most importantly, they study the guardian dog. Because the dog is the only animal standing between them and an easy meal. Predators don't rush into situations blindly. They observe, they wait, they measure behavior, and during that quiet observation, they're looking for something very specific, a signal that tells them whether the pasture is safe to approach or whether it's a territory they should leave immediately. Predators read behavior, not noise. One of the biggest misunderstandings people have about livestock guardian dogs is believing that constant aggression equals effectiveness. A dog that barks nonstop may look impressive. It may seem like the dog is actively defending the herd, but predators hear barking constantly in rural areas. Farm dogs bark, neighbor dogs bark, even house dogs bark. To predators, noise by itself doesn't always mean danger. What they watch instead is behavior. They watch posture, movement, confidence, control of space, and these things are communicated silently. There's one behavior experienced guardian dogs display that predators notice immediately. It's not barking, it's not chasing, it's not even running. It's the moment when the guardian dog stands up slowly and turns its full attention toward the predator. No panic, no frantic movement, just calm awareness. When a predator sees that, something important becomes clear. The dog already knows it's there, and that single realization changes the entire situation, because predators depend on surprise. If the dog has already detected them, the advantage is gone. Awareness changes the equation. Predators succeed by staying unseen. They rely on stealth, distance, and timing. They want livestock that are unaware of danger. They want guardian dogs that are distracted or asleep. But when a guardian dog silently acknowledges their presence, the hunt changes instantly. Now the predator knows it has been detected, and detection means resistance. It means the herd is protected, and it means the attack will not be easy. For many predators, that realization alone is enough to make them reconsider. Calm confidence is intimidating. A calm guardian dog communicates something powerful, confidence, and confidence suggests strength, and strength suggests risk. Predators are incredibly sensitive to risk. They cannot afford unnecessary injuries. Even a minor injury in the wild can mean starvation, so predators constantly look for the safest opportunities. A calm, alert guardian dog tells them the opportunity is not safe. Reactive dogs often chase predators immediately. At first glance, that seems effective, but predators learn patterns. If a dog chases too far from the herd, predators may simply circle around. Some predators even use distraction tactics. One animal appears near the fence, the dog chases. Meanwhile, another predator approaches a different direction. This is very well known with foxes and coyotes. They love this. This is why experienced guardian dogs rarely leave the herd for long. They may approach a predator, they may warn it, but they stay connected to the animals they protect. That discipline keeps the herd protected. Some of the best guardian dogs spend long periods doing very little. They lie near the herd, they watch the pasture, they rest. To humans, this may look like laziness, but to predators watching from the tree line, it looks very different. It looks like a dog that is completely comfortable in its territory. Comfort means confidence, and confidence means strength, and predators instinctively avoid confident opponents. Herd structure matters. Another reason calm guardian dogs are effective is because they influence the herd. Goats and sheep read the behavior of the dog. If the dog is calm, the herd remains calm. They graze normally. They stay grouped. They move slowly across the pasture. But if the guardian dog becomes frantic, the herd often reacts with fear. Animals scatter, they run, and scattered livestock creates opportunities predators are looking for. A calm guardian dog maintains order, and order makes attacks difficult. Predators prefer easy targets. Predators are not interested in fights, they're interested in efficient meals. A pasture with chaos might look vulnerable, but a pasture with structure looks dangerous. A calm dog, a tight herd, and a controlled territory all send the same message. This will not be easy, and predators are constantly searching for easier options. If another farm nearby appears less organized, predators will often move on. Guardian dogs must protect livestock all day and night. Energy matters. Dogs that bark and chase constantly exhaust themselves. When a real predator appears, they may already be tired. Calm guardian dogs conserve their energy. They observe, they wait. They respond only when necessary. When they finally move toward a predator, they're still strong, and predators recognize that immediately. One of the most intimidating things a guardian dog can do is walk slowly toward a predator. No barking, no sprinting, just steady movement. In the animal world, slow movement often signals absolute confidence. The dog is not afraid, it is not uncertain, it is simply enforcing its territory. Predators recognize this body language instantly, and many choose to retreat before the dog even reaches them. Experience changes everything. Young guardian dogs often react emotionally. They bark too much. They chase too far. They get excited by movement. But as guardian dogs mature, their behavior changes. They become calmer, more observant, more strategic, more disciplined. Experienced guardian dogs understand something important. They don't need to prove their strength constantly. Their presence alone is enough, and predators can sense that. The real purpose of guardian dogs is not to fight predators. The goal is to prevent attacks from happening in the first place. Every time a predator decides to leave instead of attacking, the guardian dog has succeeded. And many of those decisions happen quietly, before any chase, before any barking, before any confrontation, all because of a silent signal that tells predators they've been detected. Many predator encounters end without humans ever noticing. A wolf approaches the edge of the pasture. A coyote watches from the brush. The guardian dog stands up, looks directly toward the predator, and the predator slowly disappears back into the darkness. No fight, no noise, just a quiet understanding between two animals. This territory is protected. The strongest guardian dogs are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes the most powerful message a guardian dog can send is completely silent. A calm posture, a focused stare, a slow step forward. Those small signals tell predators something very clear. The herd is being watched. The territory is controlled. And attacking here would be a mistake. Because sometimes the signal predators respect the most is the quiet confidence of a guardian dog that already knows they're there. One thing experienced farmers and ranchers understand is that guardian dogs need time. Time to learn the land, time to learn the herd, time to map every corner of the pasture, every gap in the fence, every shadow that doesn't belong. A dog that knows its territory intimately moves through it differently. There's a certainty in its steps, a familiarity in how it surveys the hillside. Predators can read that too. A dog that moves through a pasture like it owns every inch of it is sending a message without making a sound. This ground belongs to me, and I know every inch of it. Guardian dogs don't work alone. The best setups involve multiple dogs working together. One may rest while another watches. One may patrol the perimeter while another stays close to the herd. Predators studying a pasture notice this. They notice that the coverage never fully disappears. That there is always a presence, always awareness. That kind of layered protection is deeply discouraging to a predator looking for an easy opportunity, because easy opportunities require gaps, and a well-managed guardian team leaves very few gaps. Livestock guardian dogs have been doing this work for thousands of years, long before modern fencing, long before motion lights or alarm systems. Just a dog and a herd, and an ancient quiet understanding between predator and guardian. The predator looks for weakness, the guardian offers none, and in that silent exchange, most attacks never happen at all. The herd grazes on, the pasture stays peaceful, and somewhere at the edge of the tree line, a predator turns and walks away, not because it was chased, not because it was frightened by noise, but because it saw something that told it clearly, this place is protected. If you enjoyed this video, or if you learned something new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune into the next video. Thank you so much for watching.